Welcome to SuperStarcraftBros.
Platinum Thursday.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Iron Sparks.
And we have a something on a something between two different races. Alright, I see the board. It's coming into focus. It's ZvT on Neoplanet S.
Very good.
Thank you. Do I get a treat?
You get to cast the rest of the game.
Yes! It's my favorite part. Alright guys, before we get underway, we just want to remind you to send us your replays at superstarcraftbros@gmail.com. And let's get into this. Who's playing?
In our bottom left corner, we have our red ZvT Biohazard.
Appropriately named, considering all that toxic waste spewed all over the map.
And his opponent, the red Terran, ADMNorthoc.
Sounds like a Viking. Who also creates computer processors.
So, you know, I found out one interesting bit of StarCraft news today.
What?
EG let go of Idra.
Say what?
Yep.
Why?
I think he was causing him too much like PR issues lately.
Why?
I think lately he called all of pretty much everyone the F word.
Fudgesicle?
Something like that.
Fondue?
Something like that.
Flabbergasterers?
Not quite that.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was news from today. EG has separated ways with. Is it Idra or Idra?
I always think of it as Idra.
Yeah.
It might be Idra. I don't know.
Who knows?
Well, that's all right. Well, that's not terrible, I guess. So.
No.
All right, guys. Back to the game. We have a expand going for Biohazard, very common, and for Northoc, Barracks just finished. I hate those things. Flying cockroach dirigibles. Sheesh.
You're a dirigible.
You're mean.
What's wrong with dirigibles?
They blow up.
Only if you poke them.
And?
Don't poke them.
Alright. Reaper coming out for our Terran player. Gonna try and get some early scouting and harassment done.
You know, one gas is down for Biohazard. The spawning pool about 74% done. Now. I just realized it's 1,000 health, so you can easily figure out.
Yeah, I watched you realize that was why I left. And let's see, we have the orbital command already down for Northoc. Spawning pool just about finished for Biohazard. A little bit of lag right now on the replay, but it should dissipate. That's been kind of common with the lag this week.
But you know what? The Reaper's out, but it's no surprise.
No, that cockroach floating over there did hopefully spot the Reaper for Biohazard, who is creating 2 queens right now, which will be plenty of defense against 1 Reaper.
Yeah, especially since the only damage Reapers can really do is against drones now. They won't do much structural damage. Yeah. So he might lose a couple of drones, but, you know, that's not
if all drones fight back, and there's no micro.
1 drone does go down, but I think that's a worthy sacrifice to kill a Reaper.
I mean, it costs 50 minerals, 50 gas for a Reaper, and just 50 minerals for the drone, so... Drones win that fight.
2 more popping out and a command center of his own so he doesn't fall that far behind on income.
Yep, definitely a good call.
Yeah, just one thing I would like to see is him not send these in 1 by 1.
Yeah, I mean, picking up this Creep Tumor is going to be... That's actually a pretty good call. That's a good deal right there. If he just does a little bit of scouting, check to see if there's a Roach worn down, anything like that. Usually with ZvT vs. Terran, you're probably going to see more of a reactionary play out of the ZvT player. I do feel that with ZvP, ZvT can be more aggressive with that Roach Warren and with the timing attack. But I think with Terran, you still have to play reactionary.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can kind of have timing attacks in a ZvT.
Banelings are usually the thing that's mixed in. Mm-hmm. 2 Reapers now. That 1 injured Reaper is going to be able to heal himself with the combat drugs that are glowing over his head right now. So they should be able to go in there. And the Reaper production continues. And these Reapers actually spot the Sling Pack that's moved out of Biohazard's base. And bye-bye Reapers. Oh, nice juke.
Almost got up. No, he wouldn't have been able to get up the cliff. There's an ice shelf right there.
There's a little bit of a gap right there.
So
good juke on there, though.
Baneliness just about to finish. I think I just saw Factory. Yep.
Factory isn't away. Factory is going to be a great call right now. Interesting that he's deciding to expand, and there's not a thing on the planet to guard that expansion.
I see what you did there, because it's Planet S.
You know, we can't give away all the puns to them. We got to make them think about it every now and then.
We do sometimes.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Here's a little gateway.
All right. Oh, look at Overlord. He's so happy. He's twitching his thingies. Let's see. Everything in the world in production right now for Northoc, but for Biohazard, really, all he needs to do is... Shut up. All he really needs to do is stream in these lings. He's going to be able to get a couple kills. He'll probably be able to pick off the supply. Never mind.
No, he's just going to get it to fire.
Actually, he wanted to check to see if there was mining SCVs.
Well,
and,
you know, I thought he was just going to get it to where it went on fire, but...
You know, the thing is, though, picking off these supply depots is not going to hurt Northoc, who's sitting at 70 supply. He'll be in the 60s now with that other supply depot destroyed.
Well, you know, it can hurt him if he doesn't rebuild them.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, okay, we do get the liftoff on the orbital command. It is amazing, guys, how many times you'll see a command center fall when all it can do is just float up.
That was deep.
Not really.
Sometimes you just can't reach inside yourself to get to your maximum potential.
You hit the liftoff button.
Alright, starport being built up here in the corner. And, you know what? Our 2 supply depot wall wasn't good enough. Let's make a 3 in a bunker.
Oh, yeah, totally. This is like the Helm's Deep of defenses right here. But, you know what beats
speaking
this?
of Helm's Deep.
Orakai running with large explosives from the one wizard who lives in that tower.
Huh. And,
well, you know, the thing that sucks is where's the streaming and reinforcements?
Right here.
Go, guys, go. Actually, no, I'll give it to Biohazard. Playing it conservatively, morphing in those banelings right now to get some extra damage.
You know, the only unfortunate thing is this thing.
That might be what holds Northoc into the game.
I know this probably would have come in handy in Helm's Deep.
Absolutely. Definitely beats an entire little platoon of elven archers.
You know, I know they had catapults and stuff, but...
I'd rather.
I think a tank beats that.
Like, if I could play World of Warcraft, but bring in some StarCraft elements, siege tanks would be.
But you know, if you think about catapults, yeah, the siege tank you can hit it and you get the splash, but a catapult you get it and then you get the roll.
Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Tons of banelings. They get taken out by a blast from the siege tank. The bunker goes down. We have the SCVs and mule line running away. Oh no! A couple of them have been turned around to be sacrifices for the tank ammunition.
Well, you know, in war, sacrifices have to be made.
Especially when it comes to the mindless, stupid SCVs and mules.
And it's my goal to say that in as many games as we cast as I can.
Is it? I don't notice it
I
anymore.
say it a lot.
Alright, the Ling and Baneling attack wave is cleaned up by that tank on the high ground.
But you know, Biohazard...
Though I think that tank got a little pop shot into the orbital command near the end of that.
Biohazard might not be in a lot of destruction-wise, but think about how long this has been sitting here,
yeah, and I mean,
not mining.
If you just watch, I believe Biohazard just spit out another wave of drones, so he's got full saturation on both bases. Mm-hmm. Both Evo chambers going down now, and I would not be surprised if we saw him take a third.
Yeah, I really would like to see him take a third, maybe even a fourth. And also, he hasn't decided what tech he's going yet. Right now, it's only Lings and Banelings. He feels so rusty.
Or the joints just be a crunching away because of the rains that came down all the winter.
I hate when I think I spell a word right, but I don't.
Happens to all of us.
Like, I was talking... That's fitting. I was texting you one day, and I used the wrong meat.
Also right. I texted, I wanted to just write ooh, so I put a bunch of O's. My phone thought I wanted to say pop. That didn't fit at all. Alright, back at Biohazard, we continue production of Lings. We do have range.
This is the definition of should be oversaturated.
I guess he's got one more spot open.
But now we finally do have an infestation put down.
And we do have the range and carapace upgrades going for Biohazard in addition to Baneling speed. We got that third down, which is
and a
great.
Hydra death.
Not, you know... Not going to do great against the tank, but...
you know, it'll do wonders against the bio, and it's only a matter of time until drop play starts coming into it.
Oh yeah. But it looks like Northoc is going to stick to the factory. He has his weapons level 1 upgrade for his factory ground units. Don't ask why I said it that way. Don't ask. Underway, And back at Biohazard, banelings were in production. He does have 2 hatcheries right now, so he is double expanding. And we do have the groove spines for the hydras. And increased locust life.
Yeah, and right after the groove spine is going down, we'll have muscular augments being started.
You know what I love? The buildings that have maybe 1, 2, 3 upgrades, but you can queue up 5 things.
Well, you know.
Just in case.
Yep. Alright, a small pack of Marines and a couple few tanks and more Marines are on their way out.
You know, if you can get these tanks in some good siege line positions, I think Northoc can definitely start putting the aggression on the Biohazard. It's really going to come down to where he puts the tanks.
You know, it's also going to be a war of attrition, kind of. Because you're going to have the siege tanks and you're going to have the swarm hosts.
That is right, and the thing is Northoc does not have mobile detection right now. He's going to have to rely on scans, which can hurt his economy.
But, you know, I think he'll be okay.
I don't know. I mean, Biohazard's soon going to be on 4 bases, and he really could split up the drones from his 2 original bases and have good saturation at all 4.
But, you know, right now, Biohazard is not supply locked.
No, he's not.
When I started the thought he was.
Yeah, I know. The vehicle upgrade is about to finish. We have some medvacs just floating in here preemptively.
That's not suspicious.
No, not at all. Tank line set up below, or actually to the east of the creep. Queen takes a siege bullet to the face, which is never a fun thing to do.
You know, these medvacs are half dead.
They are a little overzealous in their pursuit.
No, there's
of
no
destruction.
Protoss in this game.
The adjective, not the noun. Siege tanks are going to need to be moved up. This is a lot of banelings, lings, and hydras. But I think the tanks are
going to fall.
Yeah, they are. Actually, just this zigzag line of the tanks is just making them great fodder for the Zerg units.
You know, one thing that tanks are surprisingly weak against?
What?
Zerglings, because, you know, you get up close and...
Well, yeah, I mean, anything up close
anything.
to a tank will do a massive amount of damage because the siege cannon can't fight. Swarm hosts are on the way. If they can burrow here, they can actually do some damage. But, oh, one of them is taken out. Oh, if these ones could just burrow.
And since the Locust upgrade is down, they'll even be able to travel longer.
Yeah, and if they can get closer to the siege tanks. But it looks like another swarm of lings and hydras are going to move in now. And easily pick off these tanks.
I mean, his Marines did try to not...
And GG from Rusty Northoc.
You know, I think he wasn't out of it.
No, I don't think he was out of it at all. I mean...
But you know what? Who knows?
Oh well. Leave a comment down below on how you think the game went.
Hit that like button.
Send us your replays at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com.
Subscribe.
Share. You know it. We greatly appreciate it, guys. And good luck, have fun in life and ladder.
GG.